is like some school. How cool is this, right, Miguel? Why couldn't I go to a school like this? I mean, it's just beautiful. I love the mural. I mean, everything is just, I love this school. Anyway, Mayor Bowser and Chancellor Farabee, you know, thank you for joining us as well. And for families across the country.
Now, where does he think he's going?
Say, I told you to do Biden. Now we done lost a damn vote. We done lost a vote. That's gonna go to Trump. God damn.
I'm worshiping these people like they're fucking God.
Ain't nobody worshiping them. But God damn it, Chris, we need somebody in there with motherfucking sense. He vote independent.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? You know what I said do when you go in there. You go.
That's what I did.
No, you didn't. You go in there. This shit funny. I told you. I said go Democrat Biden. Now there's a fucking vote that we done lost that can fucking go to Trump.
This is why I don't do politics. I will never do this again.
He said he ain't gonna vote again. Oh.
Como el agua cara que llueve del cielo.
Cabrón.
Te quiero porque quiero que me quieras, porque como tú no hay nadie más bonito en quiero brillar.
Chinga, qué Tranquilo, güey. Tranquilo, güey, tranquilo.
Como el agua cara que llueve del cielo. Como el agua cara que llueve del cielo.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy 10th of November, 2021. Damn, 6 weeks left of this year, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? This beautiful, beautiful morning. Good morning, Fritz the Cat. Good morning, Nikki Fruit Loops. Good morning, Shake Sam. Good morning, Tamale Harris. Like seeing people early. Good morning, everybody. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's start off with something funny. Then we'll get back to it later on. Good morning, LDG. Good morning. Damn, I love seeing new faces. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Even if you're stopping by, no big deal. Just hit the like button. Even if you don't watch me, hey, come by. Hit that like button. Say, what's up, Legal? Hit that like button, and then you can leave. That's it. I'm not. Just show me some love. Hit that like button. Say, what's up? You got to work, got to drive. No big deal. You got to take the train. I understand. Just say, what's up, Legal? Catch you later. Hit that like button. No big deal. That's it. I'm cool like that. I'm cool. You know, I appreciate that, LGG. Appreciate that. But ladies and there you go, Shake Sam. Get up, and then we're gonna hit the gym later. But ladies and gentlemen, really quick. I know I've been playing Fernando a lot. And then I did a video on Fernando. Oh, it was really like a joke. It wasn't real. So I'm like, damn, man, Fernando is not a real bit. I don't feel comfortable playing it anymore. And then the Jeff Bezo things happen. This happened. You saw that right there. The richest man in the world, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Bezos, ladies and gentlemen, just got cucked by Leonardo DiCaprio, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe that? Jeff Bezos, right? The richest man in the world. Richest. Leonardo DiCaprio, how much is he worth? What, $200 million? He doesn't compare to Jeff Bezos, but he got embarrassed by Leonardo DiCaprio. All right, let's see that one more time. This is his new girlfriend Lauren Sanchez. Grabbing his ass. You seen that right there? Man, Jeff Bezos is not having a. And then he posts then he posts everybody's making fun of this. Everybody. And then he posts this. I'm gonna show you right now on Twitter. He's not hurt, right? His feelings. Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world, his feelings aren't hurt, ladies and gentlemen. They're not hurt. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Jeff Bezos. Look what he posts to Leonardo DiCaprio. Hey, Leo, come over here. I want to show you something. And it says danger, steep cliff, fatal drop. So now you want to kill Leo DiCaprio. You want to push him off a cliff because he embarrassed you. Jeff Bezos, you're only like 5'7". Leonardo DiCaprio, 6 feet. Damn, Leonardo DiCaprio's a man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like I got nothing bad to say about Leonardo DiCaprio. Every movie he's made, he's like a class act. He doesn't have children from all over the place. He's the man. Let him do what he wants. Leonardo DiCaprio. Let's look into Leonardo DiCaprio real quick. Gotta start off the show a little bit, a little comedy. Little Leonardo DiCaprio. All the Titanic they don't sell Titanic on Amazon anymore. But look at him. This is Jeff Bezos. This is the richest man in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Leo, come over here. I got something to show you. Danger, steep cliff, fatal drop. You're the richest man in the world. You're not supposed to let things like this bother you. Whatever. Right? In case you missed it, let me show it to you one more time, ladies. I'm going to show it a few times. Jeff Bezos is my new Fernando. I'm going to be playing that clip now. That's my new Fernando. His woman embarrassed the richest man in the world, ladies and gentlemen. What's her name? Lorena Sanchez? Lorena Jeff Bezos. Lauren Sanchez, my bad. Lauren. Oops, sorry, not Lorena. Lauren Sanchez. So apparently she was married before, right? She was married before. Where's the picture of her husband? Lauren Sanchez was married before. And Jeff Bezos took a picture with her husband. This one right here. I got the picture right here. This one right here. I want to show you this picture, guys. So check this out, ladies and gentlemen. She was married to this guy, and then she met Jeff Bezos. She was married to a millionaire, and then she got with the richest man in the world. So this is when she was married to this guy over here on the left. Let me show you guys big right here. So she was married to this guy with the 10, and then she met Jeff Bezos. Look at his hands on her, trying to keep her away from him. But look at her head is leaning towards Jeff Bezos, and Jeff Bezos leaning towards him. She's more attracted to this guy. So the husband is already on the way out. You can see a lot by pictures, ladies and gentlemen. Look at pictures of body pictures of couples. You can tell a lot by those pictures. So Lauren Sanchez did to the husband before. I don't even know I don't even know who this guy is named. He's not rich enough for us to know who he is. So look, this is when they were married. This is when she met Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos was still married to the other lady. I don't even know his wife's name. I don't keep up to all this stuff, but when I see it on the news, I just kind of find it funny. I thought she was younger. So he got with like a 50-year-old Mexican or whatever the hell she is. Lauren Sanchez. I mean, she's all plastic. She might be looking good, but how old is Lauren Sanchez, man? Like Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world. She was born in 1969, so she's older than Leonardo DiCaprio, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a second. Our handsome man, Leonardo DiCaprio, was born in 1969. 74. He's 46 years old. Now let's go look at Lauren Sanchez. Lauren Sanchez is not a spring chicken. Why would Leonardo DiCaprio even entertain? How old is she? A 51-year-old Mexican. It's not the first time we talk about an old Mexican on this show trying to be young. What is Leonardo DiCaprio gonna do with a 51-year-old Mexican? Get out of here. And that's what the richest man in the world is messing with right now. Poor Jeff Bezos, man. What a cuck, man. You're dating a 51-year-old. She embarrasses you. I understand that you're dating like a young girl, man. Like, I don't know, man. You're the richest man in the world. Lauren Sanchez. Let's see. She's a former co-host of KTTV Fox Good Day 11. How did she advance, ladies and gentlemen? The Joey Behar Show, Larry King Live, her career. She was just an anchor. Personal life. Let's go her personal life. Oh, she was with tight end Tony Gonzalez. Oh, and Patrick Whitesell. That's the guy's name. Sanchez married Pat. Damn, she's been around. So she was with Tony Gonzalez. Then she married Patrick Whitesell. He's a business executive chairman of Endeavor, an entertainment media agency. He joined the Endeavor Talent Agency as partners in 2001. So look, and so when they got married, she had a son and daughter with Whitesell, Evan, 2006 and 2008. So the kids are like 12 and 13 years old. So she had him at what, 37 when her last chance of having kids. In February 2019, Amazon found that Jeff Bezos published a blog post alleging National Enquirer publisher American Media Inc. had attempted blackmail and extortion connection with Jeff Bezos' alleged affair with Sanchez. So this was in 2019. Sanchez and Whitesell filed for divorce, which was finalized in October of that year. As of 2020, Sanchez is commonly described as Bezos' girlfriend. So you saw that picture, ladies and gentlemen. This makes more sense now, right? All right, this makes a little bit more sense. Just want to clear that up. So sometimes when you hear the news, you don't know the backstory of it. I didn't know the backstory of it. I just learned this stuff right now. We're not learning this stuff. You got to do a little digging in, but just to make sense. You know, I take the stuff that's on Twitter, and it doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, why is Lauren? I keep calling her Lorena. Why is Lauren attracted to Leo DiCaprio when she's with the richest man in the world? Then you look at Leonardo DiCaprio, handsome, 6 feet tall, movie star. Hey, good morning, Daryl Levin. Lauren, plastic surgery. Oh, let me see that. Weight and skin. All right, hold on. So she has had a lot of plastic surgery. She has to, man, because I'm trying to look for that. Weight and skin. Hold on, let me play this one more time, ladies and gentlemen, so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, I want you guys to see what I'm talking about. Look at 51-year-old Lauren Sanchez, ladies and gentlemen. Embarrassing the richest man in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe that? Let's look at some pictures of Lauren Sanchez. Hold on. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Should I show you guys this? This is her before plastic surgery. And what a difference. So the richest man in the world is getting embarrassed by this. The richest man in the world, Jeff Bezos, man. Wow. Wow. Let's see, there's more. Read for all right, right here. Weight and skin. There you go. I got the link. Thank you. Woo! Look at her. Wow. Wow. You could tell it's fake because nothing when things don't match up, look like the hands, everything is not symmetrical. Oh, so that's her. That's it. That's all they have. Damn, that's the only picture they got. All right, let's move on from that. Just wanted to show you guys that the little. Hey, good morning, Warfare. I just want to show you that some Jeff Bezos, just in case. I'll touch up on it later on when we get more people. I just want to touch up on that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Leonardo DiCaprio. She did it to you, Jeff Bezos. She did it to her husband before. She's going to do it again to you. She did it to you again, Jeff Bezos. Remember, if they do it once, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to do it again. Men, if they do it once, they will do it again. All right? So she did it once to her husband, before her prior husband. She married. She was Jeff Bezos. Let's see how long they last, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Anybody want to take a guess? As much as I want to say Jeff Bezos is gonna dump her, Jeff Bezos is gonna get engaged with her by Christmas. With all this stuff going on, Jeff Bezos is gonna go to Zales or K Jewelers, and he's gonna get engaged with her on Christmas Day. Bank on it right now. After this embarrassing moment, right, that Jeff Bezos went through, he's gonna marry her. And she just got divorced last year in 2020, in 2019, right? So she just got divorced. Jeff Bezos is gonna marry her, ladies and gentlemen. And Jeff Bezos shouldn't be marrying anybody with all that money he has. He shouldn't be marrying anybody. Yet alone a 51-year-old. She's gonna break down. She's gonna break down in 2 years. She's not flexible like a young girl, Jeff Bezos. When she breaks down, you cannot order from Prime and fix her up, Jeff Bezos. You're the richest man in the world. What the hell are you doing with a 51-year-old Mexican? You're not even getting a vintage export. Hell, I could show you beautiful, beautiful Mexican women that you could have gotten with Jeff Bezos. That's way younger, and you could probably have some kids with. Jeff Bezos, man. One more time. This is my new Fernando, ladies and gentlemen. This is my new Fernando. My man, Leo DiCaprio, man. Look at Leo DiCaprio. He wants nothing to do with that 51-year-old. Get out of here. You're too old for me. Leonardo DiCaprio likes 20-year-olds. Have you ever seen Leonardo DiCaprio with an older woman? You always see Leonardo DiCaprio with young. He's not even married. Let me see women. Let's see. Let's look at Leonardo DiCaprio real quick. This guy's. Let's just look real quick. Lauren Sanchez, right? Just a comparison. Lauren Sanchez. You think Leonardo DiCaprio wants problems with the richest man in the world over you? Look at Leo. Look at Leonardo DiCaprio. Look who he's been with when they were younger, of course. That's Leonardo DiCaprio. You think he's gonna go with Lauren Sanchez? You just embarrassed Jeff Bezos for nothing. Now Jeff Bezos is gonna get mad. Yep, the oldest he goes is 25, right? He gets with the youngest actresses before they turn 25. Like, is that Blake Lively? And then some other idiot marries them when they're old, when they're like 30 something, over 40, they marry. So Leonardo DiCaprio has fun with them when they're brand new. He gets to test drive them when they're young. He doesn't marry none of them. That's Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm just pointing out what he does. I'm not saying it's wrong. He's the man. He could do whatever he wants. He has money. He has power. He's not hurting anybody. You don't hear anything bad. I don't hear. He's like Derek Jeter. You don't hear nothing about those guys. You know. Then you have the other football players crashing into people, burning people alive. All right, let's go move on to some news, ladies and gentlemen. Too much Leonardo DiCaprio. It's like I need to go watch Titanic again. I think it's time for me to watch Titanic again. But speaking of innovations, right? We go from that's a good segue. Lauren Sanchez, you think she was a good innovation, ladies and gentlemen? You think she over the years improved? I want to show you guys something, right? I was looking at this the other day. Remember the Sega VR? Remember the Sega VR? Remember this, guys, ladies and gentlemen? Let me see. This came out like in 1980 something. Remember the Sega VR? I don't know if you guys remember that. Remember this? The Sega VR? Virtual reality, Sega Genesis. Which one is this one? Game Boy? Virtual Boy. Remember Virtual Boy? Remember this stuff? Remember this stuff? All right. So this came out in the 80s, right? When I talk about innovation, wow, look what they came up with in the 80s when there was no technology. We didn't have internet. You know, it wasn't. This is the stuff that they came up with in the past. Remember, I kept saying every generation is getting dumber and dumber and dumber. Remember when iPhones used to revolutionize the game? Every year, iPhone will add something revolutionary. Every year was something new. Right now, I'm in the market of looking for a new phone. I'm looking at the S9 Plus. I did not know that phone is 3 years old, but that phone looked like it just came out yesterday compared to the phones now. So in 3 years, much of it hasn't improved. All they did was make it a little bit waterproof. They still haven't made a completely waterproof phone, a phone with a battery that can last maybe like 24 hours. So this is the innovation, right? Then we have Facebook, right? Facebook is coming out with Meta. So what's Facebook's big thing right now? They want to push on people. They want to push that thing called the Oculus, right? That stupid thing. Where's it at? Where's that stupid Oculus? Man, I had the Oculus right here. Hold on. Where's the Oculus? All right here. Virtual reality. My bad. So I go to DuckDuckGo, right? I did a simple search, right? Virtual reality. Simple search. Let me see if I could get some virtual reality stuff today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the same technology that it was from the 1980s. There's no innovation. Why do we have these bulky headsets? We still have these big, bulky headsets. You know, when I wanted innovation, I would think we get something like this already. Or maybe these glasses, right? Some high-tech glasses like this. Not this big, bulky thing that's going to make my neck hurt, right? You're adding like 5 more pounds of equipment onto your head. Look, why would you put this on your head? It's like you're tying a microwave to your head. You know, I've been tempted to try that, but then you got to buy that machine, right? Right? I got to buy this to watch porn. I'm not going to buy this. We should, honestly. That's innovation right there. CK and Benzona. That's innovation. Hey, good morning, Whole Chili Recipe. Good morning. But look at that. Imagine watching porn with this. I don't know, man. Imagine. Let me go spend $300. I'll be back. This is what I'm talking about, CK Benzona. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. That's innovation right here. Put on some glasses. I'll be like Iron Man. The Iron Man glasses. That's innovation. Look at you look like an idiot with this. Look at this. This guy's wearing like a TV. I bring that up because Facebook, has that whole meta. So this is where we're going right now. Meta, virtual reality is like a big thing right now. We do spend a lot of time in virtual reality, video games on our phones. Think about that. On my video game the other day, I was playing. Which game I was playing? I have like Grand Theft Auto. I've been playing Fallout. And in the games, they tell you how long you've been playing, even Hitman. So I'll be looking at Call of Duty does this. So I was looking at Call of Duty. Which one was the one I was playing the most? The one that came out last year. This is when I put my video game down. It said I've been playing for like a month and 3 weeks. I've only had the game for like 10 months. And out of those 10 months, it said I played for like a month. And this is not including the other games I've played. And I'm like, wait a minute. So I spent a month of my life of this year in a virtual reality world. Well, this was during the pandemic. I think it was more. It was during the pandemic. All I was doing was playing video games. And I was like, what the hell? Hitman, I spent like 3 weeks in there. Call of Duty was like a month and a half. The Major League Baseball game, I couldn't tell. But I think I spent maybe like 3 months in playing a Major League Baseball. So if you check out my Twitch account, I'm usually streaming all the times I'm playing video games because I want to keep track of it. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Think about that. Something to think about. Virtual reality, right? Virtual reality, our phones. How much time you spend on your phones playing those games? Me playing video games. I'm in a different world. I'm in Grand Theft Auto. I'm a different character driving cars, flying around, shooting this, shooting that. When I'm playing baseball, I love baseball. I always wanted to become a baseball player, but that didn't happen. So I love playing baseball. I feel great when I hit a home run. I feel great when I get a strikeout. I feel great when I'm losing on the 9th inning. 2 outs, 2 strikes, 2-1. I'm down by 2, and I hit a home run, and I win the game 5-4 in the bottom of the 9th playing at home. It's a good feeling, that euphoria, right? Woo! Yeah! Woo! That same euphoria you get when you watch sports. Yesterday, I talked about Blue Dream when I'm at the gym. I'm hitting my pen. I'm pumping some iron, hitting the weights. And I get that euphoria. I get that euphoria when I'm at the gym with the Blue Dream. The Blue Dream is going through my endocannabinoid system, going through my blood as I'm pumping iron. You get the euphoric feeling. Woo! It's like porn. Porn, right? You watch porn. At the end, you get the euphoric feeling. Why do we do things, right? To get the euphoric feeling. Why do we do drugs? Why do we drink? Why do we go out? Right? Think about that. Oh man, hey, human skin lampy. You're in a pub right now. I'm happy. Have a drink for me. Have one on me. Thank you. Have one for me. So, ladies and gentlemen, right? We search for that euphoric feeling. This is why we do things. This is why sometimes we play a lot of video games, because we hate reality. Look at reality. It sucks. Look at reality around you. They're kicking you out of your job because you don't have a jab. You got to get a jab. You got to do this. You got to do that. You're stuck at home with your wife and your kids. And then usually like, you know what? Let me put on this Oculus. Let me put this on and let me escape reality. Let me go into my virtual reality. Let me go into my video games. Let me go watch some porn. Let me go watch a movie. Before we used to watch movies, right? Movies are make-believes. Why do we watch movies? Because of the fantasies. Ooh, wow. I was actually watching Blade Runner, right? The one with Harrison Ford. And that movie came out, 1980 something? And that movie had like the cars. They use actual props. And so then I watched the new Blade Runner with what's his name, Jake Gyllenhaal, and everything is just CGI. Yeah, the graphics look nice, but everything is just CGI. Everything is green screen. You could tell the rain is fake, the water is fake. Everything in the movies nowadays are fake. It's all green screen. But back then, like this, the old Star Wars movies, right? They actually had the sets. It actually looked real. Now everything is CGI. Darth Vader is CGI now. Everything is CGI. The Avengers, the whole Avengers movie was CGI. Right? That part, Avengers assemble. The whole screen was CGI. None of those characters were flying. It was all CGI. None of it was real. So I'm like, yeah, this movie's cool and all, but it's fake. You know, Hulk is not really fighting in the streets of New York. Well, in reality, Hulk never fought in the Avengers. They made the Hulk so gay. The Fritz the cat. I'm glad you said that. This is why I love the chat. Because sometimes I'm like, I don't want to say the wrong thing. The new Blade Runner, I fell asleep. I'm like 3 hours long. So then he's like searching. I'm like, when the hell is Harrison Ford gonna come out? When is Harrison Ford gonna come out? So the whole movie, he's like searching for him, and like all the women are powerful. This is why I don't like these movies when the women are in power. I'm sorry. I don't like when women are in power. I'm sorry. Call me whatever you want. Like Star Wars, they got that skinny Lana Del Rey or Lana Rhodes, whatever her name is. She's beating Palpatine or whatever his name is. I don't know. I watch the reviews. I don't watch the stupid movies. But she's like the strongest Jedi or whatever, and her arms are like this skinny, and she's over here fighting the whole Force or whatever the hell they're called. And I'm like, I can't watch this garbage. No. Or like when Catwoman is kicking Batman's ass, I'm like, Batman, you're the strongest. Like, why are you getting your ass kicked? Now you see all these movies, guys are cucks. I was watching a movie that I couldn't watch, Free Guys, with Ryan Reynolds. I tuned that in. It's free right on Netflix. #1 trending. I tune it in. It's about an NPC. And Ryan Reynolds is this happy white guy. And then the women are just running all over him. I'm like, what kind of movies are these? So I fell asleep. Then I heard Harrison Ford. I had to rewind it. The last 40 minutes of the movie has Harrison Ford in it. So I just watched the parts with Harrison Ford. I don't know. Should I ruin the ending? All I got to say, the ending sucked. The final fight scene, you know, you're like, oh, Blade Runner. Oh, the final fight scene is with a chick, half his size. And Harrison Ford over here tied up like a bitch. The biggest soup, you know, the original Blade Runner tied up like an old man. Help me. Oh, helpless and everything. While the final fight scene is going on. All I could think about, man, somebody help Harrison Ford out. He's dying over there. Help him out. Stop fighting this old man tied up to the bus or whatever the hell that is, and he's dying. Help out Harrison Ford. While this guy is fighting a chick half his size. I'm like, I'm tired of movies nowadays. They always put the female in the lead. The females are stronger than the guys. The females carrying a gun this big. Video games like the new Call of Duty with the girl on it. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, the original, I didn't get to watch it. I mean, I just like the graphics. But I'm going to tell you a movie I have never watched, Ghostbusters. I'm going to watch Ghostbusters because that new one is coming out, Afterlife. So I'm going to watch the original Ghostbusters. I've never seen it. I'm sorry. Maybe I saw it when I was younger. I don't remember. I have ADD. I really cannot sit down and watch a movie in its entirety. I can't. Unless it's Titanic. Titanic, I could sit down and watch all 5 hours of it. Like that movie Casablanca. I never watched that shit. I'm going to check it out. Anybody got like the good movies I should watch? I'm watching old movies right now. I'm watching old movies because these new movies suck, man. That's what I'm talking about. Innovation today sucks. Nobody's creative anymore. Nobody's making good music. Nobody's making new products, everything just sucks. The video games even suck nowadays, man. So I'm gonna watch the original Ghostbusters because the female one, I didn't even watch the women one, the one with the fat chicks in it. Somebody actually said that movie was good. I'm like, I never seen it. I wouldn't watch it. Lord of the Rings, I've actually watched in the movie theaters because I fell for the hype. And at the time, the internet was just coming out. So I used to go to the movies a lot. At that time, the movies were only $5. So Lord of the Rings was like a 3-hour movie for $5. That's a pretty good deal, right? Go to see Lord of the Rings for $5 on a Tuesday matinee at Whitestone Cinema in the Bronx. Whitestone Cinema, $5 Tuesdays. Now it became an Amazon distribution center. The Longest Days, The Guns of Never. I heard about Achilles Heroes. The new 007. I'm waiting for it to be on the app so I can watch it for free. You said legal. 2016 female Ghostbusters even worth watching. You said illegal. Diablo 2 Resurrect is a complete. I can't put curses. S show, and it's just a skin on a 20-year-old game, right? Like the all these movies. Any clean wood. I've been watching I watch Hang 'Em Dry. Look, Hang 'Em Dry, right? The beginning scene when they hanging him, right? Hey, good morning, Nadia Martinez. I was watching Hang 'Em Dry with Clint Eastwood. Even that scene, right? They got him hanging from a tree. Even I was like, oh no, what the hell? Is it really hanging from a tree? He's choking. The visual effects, his neck. I'm like, is he really hanging from his neck? They're killing him. Help him. Somebody help him. And I can imagine watching that movie when it came out in the movie theater, like, oh, he's hanging. It was visually there. You see his feet hanging. He's like, until somebody comes and rescues him. But I'm watching these movies and I'm believing it. I'm falling for the belief, right? Even when I was watching the original Halloween, right? That Halloween, Michael Myers, I was watching the original one. Even the camera angles. Was it the Wes Craven movie? I don't even know. I was watching it for Halloween. Even the camera angles, the music, it was scary. Like I was scared a little bit. Oh shit. Oh. Even I was like, ooh. If I was in bed, I'll be hiding behind my cover scary. I was like, ooh. But you watch these new scary movies now, you're like, whatever. It just back then, people were more creative, more innovative. They actually spend. There it is. That's the word. Thank you, Nikki, for my man, Nikki Fruit Loops, man. So I love the chat. Sometimes I forget stuff. Suspension of disbelief. This is the reason I watch wrestling, right? I know wrestling is fake, choreographed. I know, but make me believe that it's real. That's why when I watch some fights that are good, I'm like, damn, that shit looks. Oh man, that looks like it hurts. Oh wow. Oh, I want to be entertained. I know it's fake. I watch college football now because I want to be entertained. All right, let me look. When you guys say make note, I take down notes, man. I'm during the show, I write things down. So, and this is what got me into Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. So everything I talk about makes sense. This is why. Why is we talking about virtual reality today? Excuse me. The more I learn about Bitcoin, the more interested I'm in it. Blockchain. I got to do another video for that. I don't know it off the top of my head. But what's a blockchain? Learn what's a blockchain. And I was looking into it. I don't know the true much, but I know blockchain. It's a good thing. So with the $1.5 trillion that was passed on Friday by the 13 Republicans, and that was a good segue for me to show you this. Nicole Militakis, out of the 13 Republicans that I'm really, really upset about, ladies and gentlemen, is Nicole Miliatakis. Actually, let me follow her. I'm going to follow her. Because on every tweet she does, I'm going to remind her. Nicole, we haven't forgotten about Friday. This is your first and last term. Staten Island is voting you out. That's Nicole Miliatakis, ladies and gentlemen. She's one of the 13. She's one of the 13 Republicans that voted for that infrastructure bill. And I actually campaigned for her when I was in New York. I wanted her to nominee 2017 nominee for New York City mayor, U.S. Congresswoman. She doesn't look like this anymore. She doesn't look like that. She's fat now and ugly. So Nicole Miliatakis, we're gonna keep an eye on her. Oh, that's her right now. Look, let's.
Colleagues have been taken from some in the party that you just helped Nancy Pelosi
There we go. Here we
with this. What do you say to that?
You know, this is a bill that started off in the Senate with Republicans and Democrats who drafted it. And it is good for New York City. It is good for the community I represent. It's going to address a lot of the issues that are important, like coastal resiliency, finally completing that East Shore seawall, which we were devastated after Hurricane Sandy. We definitely need what you see with transit in terms of our subway signals still operating on pre-World War II equipment. Transportation initiatives like ferries and waterways and ports and seaports, airports, incredibly important to my district. And I did the right thing for the people that I represent. And I will say this, I think the winners here are the people in this country and also those who are trying to push back against AOC and the Socialist Squad. Because as you just reported, AOC is now saying that this is going to undermine them and the Build Back Better agenda, which is the bill that contains so much that we are opposed to. The amnesty, the handouts to illegal immigrants, the IRS agents snooping into your bank account, Big Brother. You know, those are the things that we remain opposed to. And we have taken away her leverage, just as she has indicated. And I think it's going to be much difficult, regardless of what agreement. If it passes the House, it's not going to pass the Senate like that. So it's going to continue to be dwindled down. We've already seen the price tag come down from 3.5 trillion to 1.7. We've seen some policies being taken out. And we're going to continue to push back and try to kill this bill altogether. But you know that December 3rd, some type of spending and budget is due or else government shuts down.
Right,
so between now and then, we're going to be united against pushing back against that Build Back Better. And we hope that the moderates will join us. And it seems that they are going to do that, particularly Senators Manchin and Sinema.
So there you have it. What do you guys think about what she said? Honestly, I zoned out. I zoned out. All I heard was and I zoned out. I wasn't really paying attention. But why did she vote for it? I don't. She's saying it helps South Staten Island. I don't care about Staten Island. I care about the rest of. I don't live in Staten Island. Most of the people watching Fox News doesn't care about Staten Island. We don't care about your wall in Staten Island. We care about printing money. You just help print more money. So for your little gain, for your little stupid district, your district is pretty stupid. Your district is blue. As a matter of fact, your district that you represent is mostly blue, Nicole Miliatakis. So, man, this is dumb. Oh, because you want to oppose AOC. Maybe you should have been united with AOC. That would have thrown... All right, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to play this. So the Black Pasky. I was watching this live yesterday, and I was like, I want to do a video on this.
And it's faster.
This is the Black Pasky.
Tens of billions of dollars more for roads, bridges.
This is the Black Pasky, right? I don't know why she looks like this. She looks orange. Why is she like orange covered in chocolate? I don't know. Why is she bright like this? She's very bright. She's brighter than Trump. Her hair is bright. Her hair is why does she look like this? She's wearing red. It's like she's like she belongs at an airport, right? Like making sure traffic control, everything is good with traffic control. I don't know, but why is she wearing these bright colors? She looks like Annie. Annie, remember Annie? Where's Annie? She's trying to look like Annie. Where's Annie? Not the black Annie. Where's the black Annie? The NBC Annie. Everything's about race, so you just gotta say black, white now. Everything's about race. It's the only way I could describe things now. She looks like Annie had purple with orange hair. She looks like this. Look at Black Annie. This is who she looks like, Black Annie. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, you think I'm joking? Look. Tell me she don't look like that. Tell me Black Pasky doesn't look like that. That's her. Look how that's exactly her. Orange hair. That's who Black Pasky looks like. So the thing about Black Pasky, right? I want to play her whole. I don't want to play the newsbacks. I want to play her conference, right? I could skip through the whole conference, and all her answer is I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Everything, all her responses is I don't know, 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 I don't know. I don't know. You ask her a question, I don't know. Hey, so what I don't know. Hey, I don't know. So are we gonna? I don't know. So what is it? I don't know. Okay, I got the press briefing. Jeez, it took me so long. Everything she says, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. White House briefing. This is the one from yesterday. This is the one from yesterday. Everything she's, I don't know. So they asked her a question, I don't know. They even asked her about a turkey. She says, I don't know.
In partnership,
all right, shut up.
state by state,
Look
there
at
will
these
be
people. These are the people in power, ladies and gentlemen. Look at these people. These people are sick. Look at them. They look like elves. They're all like they have no soul. These are the people that run our country. Look at her. Look at her nose. Look, she looks like a ghoul. Look at her hands. What? Maybe I don't know. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but maybe I am. But these people look like lizard people. Oh, here's Black Pasky. Watch this. I'm gonna skip around. We don't got all morning, but I just want you to hear her answers. She's always saying, "I don't know about that. I don't know," but because she's black, you can't question her again.
Stop the spread of misinformation. This is particularly
Shut up.
And that quickly, and is there a risk that he and other administration actors
Who cares
are
about the question? Wait for the
overpromising
answer.
at this point when, the secretary just mentioned that it could take
I don't know.
months for a lot of these programs to go forward?
Well, I think there's what you call shovel ready and shovel worthy. These are things that you will hear us talk about a lot. And the secretary actually did say there are projects that are shovel ready and ready to go. And that is actually a real thing. One of the things that the president talked about last night, he identified like the Brent Spence Bridge as a major example of a project he expects to get funding, right? He can be really important for to hear the president's voice, to talking directly to the American people. We'll see more of that. The president's going to be going to Baltimore.
She's just like a Black Pasky. She doesn't say circle back. She says, "Well, I'm not the person to ask. You got to go to the Department of Justice. Well, I'm not the person to ask. You got to go to customer service." Well, it's like if you go to a store and you ask her a question, she's not gonna help you. She'll just send you somewhere else. Oh, well, you got to call this number. Oh, okay. She never answers a question. She sends you somewhere else. And if I was a reporter, I would be upset. I gotta go report to Jameson, right, at the Daily Bugle with a news report, and this bitch isn't giving me no answers. You ask this bitch any question, and she tells you, "I don't know," but she does it in the most professional way. It's like asking a teacher, "Hey, teacher, what's 2 + 2 × 2?" I don't know. Go to the math department.
who's actually at COP26 right now, as well as cabinet members and administration officials who will play a major role in implementing this agenda. And you'll see them out there over the next coming days. And
you see them. That's the answer to you'll see them. Your question is going to be answered when you see them. I'm not going to answer it now. It will be answered later on.
I mean, that's one of the reasons we had Secretary Buttigieg here. That's one of the reasons we have been part of the pool where he talks about both the infrastructure bill and he's talked about the Build Back Better Act. And he's been into multiple states doing that over. Yeah. So are you talking about the port action plan that we? OK, so I just want to say a couple of things about that. And what it's going to do in the short term, which is critical and important. So, while we're moving record amounts of goods through our ports and to shelves, we understand the frustration that Americans feel when backlogs lead to higher prices or delayed goods. So today's announcement builds on the steps we've already taken to help address the supply chain challenges we've seen globally because of that pandemic. So just wanted to make sure that was clear. And that is kind of part of what the president has already done, which is partnering with the ports of LA, Long Beach, along with leading retailers and shippers like FedEx and UPS to move goods in and out of those ports 24/7. So within weeks, the Port of Savannah, the third busiest port in the country, will have 5 pop-up sites in Georgia and North Carolina.
She's reading the answer. See, this is what she's reading. That's what she has an answer.
Talked about this, the importance of making sure that we're hoping to get him out there more, as we've been talking about, so the American people can hear it directly from the President of the United States.
Can you just spend more on, do you expect him to be doing more of these local TV?
See, everything is, oh, you hear it from the president. Oh, you hear it from them. Oh, you hear it from this. That's all you hear from her. Oh, you're going to hear it from them. It's like hope. She's selling you hope. She's like a little Obama over here, selling you hope. Oh, your question is going to be answered later on, not from me, though.
On how this will improve will be in grave danger, and it's derived from a law passed by Congress that's been around for more than 50.
Another topic, election integrity. A couple of my colleagues wrote a piece documenting nearly a dozen cases where people have violently intimidated or threatened U.S. election officials.
Those, including suggesting ban.
Actually address this.
And one logistical question is,
keep an eye on this. And like I said, we're going to, we have tools in our tool belts that we can potentially.
Oh, I'm not going to play them on all of this because we have other things to cover. But just so you could get an understanding of this bitch, man, this Black Pasky. She just said, yeah, we're going to get back. She doesn't say circle back. But she says it to you and you can't question her. You notice the reporters don't question her because she's Black. You're like, damn, I'm going to sound racist if I go back and forth with her. She's going to take the job over Pasky. I think she's better than Pasky because the reporters that can't really go after her like they did with Pasky. I think Pasky is probably done. Blacksky, yeah. This is the Black Pasky over here, man. I was just watching it yesterday live. It was very infuriating. I'm like, what the hell is she saying? She's not even answering the questions. I'm like, they ask you, so is the president going to pardon the attorney? Well, we're going to get back to that. Well, the president knows it's in the agenda. She doesn't say yes or no. She always, it's just annoying. And she has that attitude. Like, that's why they don't really go after her. Because she looks like she got that sass. That she'll make you look racist. Like, if you try to say something against her, she'll make you look racist. And you don't want to look racist in today's America. That's the last thing you want to be doing right now, ladies and gentlemen. Is looking racist, ladies and gentlemen. I want to show you this. This is a video from Memology, right? We like to cover all the crimes that goes on in the world. I mean, in America. They're telling you the low IQ. People just stealing. There's no innovation. Speaking of no innovation, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Check out Memology. This guy, great videos. This is how people are just stealing over there in Seattle now.
1, 2, 3, so like $100. You're just gonna walk out the door. We can't do anything about it. which is ludicrous. Well, he's going to try to walk out the door. Yeah. For some reason, this company doesn't care. And this guy doesn't care. He doesn't even have the dignity to hit other stores. He just comes back, hits us. Look at this guy. Look at him. Just walking out. Walking out. Yeah, there he goes. There he goes.
No. So you good? So you see the decline of this country is already happening. It's people are just stealing. Might as well just close down stores. Even when you order a package via Amazon, your package is getting stolen or robbed. Whether it's the FedEx guy stealing, whereas the Amazon delivery person stealing, whereas a porch pirate. You notice how everything just sucks now, ladies and gentlemen? You can't even go to the store and buy whatever the fuck you want. You got to order it through bullshit Amazon. You got to order it from this fucking guy. You got to order something and give this mother, and you got to give this guy some money. The guy that got embarrassed by Leonardo DiCaprio. Every time you order from Whole Foods, Amazon, you're giving that guy money. You're making him more rich. But that's where we at right now, right? Oh, we need Uber Eats. I've been talking about this. The way we are now, virtual reality, innovations. The innovations have made us lazier. We're becoming lazier. Everything is becoming more expensive. You are paying $8 a fee to have your Chipotle delivered to you. Do you understand that? People on Grubhub, you're paying $8 for a Chipotle burrito, and then you're paying another $8 on top of that to have it delivered. And sitting on somebody's car, somebody's seat, where probably somebody farted in. Your burrito is sitting on that seat. And then your burrito gets delivered to you. You get charged the fee, and then the person expects you to tip them. Now you're paying $20 for a burrito, a soggy, cold burrito.
One, two, three.
You know, if I was a business owner and they just come in and steal from, how would you feel if they just stole from you? They're just going into a store and just stealing from you. How would you feel? Big businesses don't care because it really doesn't affect them. But as you as a manager, or the guy recording is probably a store manager. He's tired of they just come in and steal. So might as well have the employee. I'm probably sure the employees steal also. Speaking of inflation, that's Memology. Memology has been pumping out some good videos lately. This is now they're trying to tell us that inflation is a good thing. Why the supply chain stock and inflation are actually a good thing? Experts say the rising inflation and lack of food is a good thing for poor working class people, as breadlines foster a sense of community. Look at that. So now the media, TV programming, right? This TV programming is another form of virtual reality. TV, right? The news, the media, it feeds us lies, right? It makes you feel good. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where the children are? They're right here, Fox 5. Now give me some news. Now that Vox, whoever the hell pays attention to this, they're trying to tell you, hey, inflation is a good thing. Relax. Everything Biden is doing is part of the plan. This is just like Q. Q was another, like a little virtual reality for the boomers, for the right wing. The left wing has the media. That's their Q. Q had to be made to help, shape, have hope. Remember, I kept talking about hope. Remember, people want hope. People love hope. People pay for hope. Right? Why do you pay one of those people, what is it, the palm readers? They always try to give you some good thing. You're paying for hope. You want to hear good news. You love the lie. People love to be lied to. The lie makes you feel good. Like, yeah, man. Yeah. I am fit. I don't need to go to the gym. And if I keep telling that lie to myself, I would never go to the gym. Robert, you look good, man. You got abs, you got muscles, you're healthy. You don't need to be going to the gym every day. For what? You're wasting your time going to the gym. You could be home chilling. Why? Why do you need to go to the gym? You look good, Robert. You look good. You look skinny. You good. You don't need to go to the gym. Yeah, you're right. I don't. Yeah, I like that's a lie. That makes me feel good. I mean, you're right, man. But if you tell me, Robert, you're fat, you fat piece of shit, you fat lazy mother effer, go to the gym. Right? Oh, I'm sorry. You're right, though. It'll hurt, but you're like, damn, it's true. I am fat. I am lazy. I need to go to the gym. You're right. Knock some sense into people. But there's none of that anymore. Hopium, yep. People love that. It's that hope. Hope is a drug. A hope. Oh, I hope. Oh, I hope. A hope. I don't know if that's a lie or that's the truth. If that's a lie, thank you. If that's the truth, you're being sarcastic. That means I'm not fun. I don't know what that means anymore. Shit. I'll take that as a compliment. A truthful compliment. All right. It hurts. No, it doesn't. It's it hurts because I don't know if it's a lie or it's a truth. That's why it hurts. All right. So these idiots are telling us that it's okay that we pay more for the gas, that we pay more. Let me get Black Pasky out of my screen. Scary looking. All right. Let me get Lauren Sanchez out of my screen. Where's that meme? Oh, here it is. Let's keep playing it. This is gaslighting. We went from inflation temporary to why getting pegged is a good thing. So they're really going to push this inflation thing on us. Republicans are scaremongering about inflation to derail the Democratic agenda. Good thing that's just an opinion. Why inflation we're seeing now is a good thing. MSNBC, ladies and gentlemen. That's MSNBC. So you pay more for. I actually got to go food shopping today. I got to go buy some milk. Oh, it's a good thing, ladies and gentlemen. Paying for more, it's a good thing. Paying for more is a good thing, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to show you this one article because I did talk about the decline of American innovation, right? So this is from 2020. The decline in American innovation coincides with big businesses. I'm just going to read a little part of this. American isn't as innovative as it used to be. While it still produces far more scientific research than everybody and than every other country in the world, this hasn't shown up in economic growth. In short, there's a gap between research discoveries and implementation of said research. Ladies and gentlemen, the other day I was at the Goodwill. I almost bought a oyster, that brand Oyster. It was a massager, right? It was made out of steel, very shiny. It was a little bit broken, but the material, right? It said made in the USA. You remember that brand Oyster? Oyster? It was an Oyster personal massage. It was a personal massager, Oyster. Oh, Oster. No, it's not Oyster, Oster. Oh shit. I should have bought it from the Goodwill. It was like $8 at the. I'm gonna go see if I go find it right now. Look, this is what I saw at the Goodwill for $8, but it was broken. Oh wow! This one right here, ladies and gentlemen. Oster Professional Stimulax Massager. Damn, it's 80. This right here, right? When was this created? I got the vintage one. I don't know if that's the original one. But I got that, ladies and gentlemen. Like those little things, a lady's clam. But that's old, right? Like it's from the 70s or 80s. You could feel the workmanship. You could feel the quality. Like when things were made in America back in the days, like even an iron, right? You ever touch the old school irons? They're very heavy. Even the cord is just a greater material. Even the TVs back in the days that were made in the woods, it just took more to make something. Even a briefcase, a leather briefcase from the 70s, right? Real leather briefcase, the inside. Now everything is just cheap. Everything is just plastic. Even the cars. Look at the cars we drive in now. Bunch of fiberglass waiting to be hit. Things. Which one is that car? The Toyota Helix? Have you ever heard of the Toyota Helix? This car is like unstoppable, unbreakable. And they don't even make it in the United States of America. Why don't they make stuff that lasts? Why don't they make cures for things? Think about that stuff. Nothing lasts. Like your cars don't even last unless you get a Honda, but nothing really lasts more than 5 years, 10 years. You have cars in Cuba that are still running. Those cars from the 60s and the 80s, they're still running. But now they build stuff to break down. Your phones. Look at this. I hate BTS, man. I hate you, BTS. Stupid. I really hate BTS, man. And then every commercial, everywhere I go, I see BTS, man. Hate those.
That lasts 50% longer, so you can change it less often. Outstretch.
And all their songs are the hit. Look at this truck, ladies and gentlemen.
As much as I could put it through in like the time I've had it, and somehow nothing has broken, absolutely nothing except the windshield. Like nothing has actually.
This truck has gone through a lot, man.
So today's gonna be all out, like as hard as we can possibly. Like by the end.
Hey,
of the day,
dude.
my goal is to break.
Yeah, dude.
If I was the most evil.
All right, let's go see. I want to hear you talk.
Really.
Passenger really anywhere and anything.
So this truck.
We still have AC. Nothing has broken yet. Literally nothing.
Oh, really? Now this guy in the Hilux is going to.
Look at this truck, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, buddy. We get it, man. You got a Hilux. You can do it all day. Well, you got to do this in reverse now?
Look at this truck, ladies and gentlemen. This is like a Grand Theft Auto truck.
Oh.
He's actually going to make it. Look at this truck, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that truck, man. This is like a Grand Theft Auto, man.
This guy's nuts. This guy's nuts.
This is a Grand Theft Auto truck, man. Look at this. Oh, look, the the rear view mirrors are still there. The side mirrors are still on the car. Trust me, I'm a pro.
Round 17.
Oh, he's gonna go straight up now. Look at that truck, man. I want that truck.
All my wrenches flew out. I lost all my. Were they in the bed?
Oh my. Oh, yeah, I think I should have pulled that oil out before we started.
So you see, you guys could check him out. I mean, that truck, Toyota Hilux. Oh, this is the first one. Whistling Diesel. Let me subscribe. Check them out. Whistling Diesel. I'm not put the link. They already got enough. You could just look them up. But they got the Toyota Hilux. I was watching this, and then that truck is old, right? Oh, it's in the 70s or the 80s. And that was innovation, right? I'm like, wait a minute. Why can't Tesla make a car like that? Teslas are easily breakable. Tesla has a little iPad on the front. Tesla's a bitch car. I'm sorry. Tesla's a bitch car. There's like 10 Teslas out in my parking lot right now. And you got to plug it in like a cell phone. Oh, let me plug in my Tesla. Oh, this is my Tesla. Let me plug it in. I got to charge it up. Oh, we can't go out because I'm charging my Tesla. Fuck out of here, man. Tesla, that's not innovation. How about putting some solar panels as you're driving, you're getting energy. That's renewable energy. But when I have to plug in my car like a cell phone and wait for it to charge up while I'm taking a shower, getting ready, oh man, my car's not charged up yet. That's not innovation. And they're building a huge gigafactory over here, Tesla. Oh, let's see what happens. You know, I hope Tesla does some innovation stuff, but innovating would be Jetsons, right? I thought we were having the Jetsons cars, you know, flying around. That's innovation. Flying cars that if you crash, nobody would die in. Those are innovative cars. But a Tesla, it looks cute. It looks like a nice Hot Wheel. It looks like it belongs in a video game. But it's something I don't want to be driving, a Tesla. It looks nice, don't get me wrong. It has cameras here, cameras there. As someone who sold cars before, all those cars with all those sensors cost more money. A little sensor, right? The little camera lens on the side of the door, right? Let's say you slam the door the wrong way, and that little sensor in the camera goes wrong. Now you can't unlock your car. Now you got to download a program. You got to do this. You got to do that. Man, give me a key, man. Let's go. Let's go put some gas in this car. Now that Toyota Hilux, that's a car. If Tesla could make a car like that Toyota Hilux, I'm all in. An indestructible car. That's what they should be making. Cars that you get into an accident, nobody dies in it. Well, the driver doesn't die and the people inside of it. See the innovation, ladies and gentlemen. That's we don't have innovation anymore. We don't create new things anymore. It's like China's doing Korea, Samsung. Samsung is not even American, right? Samsung's not even American. The data suggests that productivity growth in the United States, which is powered by innovation, has been decelerating. Total factors productivity grew substantially in the middle of the 20th century, but started slowing down in the 1970s. The slow growth continues today, with productivity being lower than 100 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, go to New York City. There was bridges, those skyscrapers that were built in the 1900s. They still standing. But the two twin towers that were built in 1970 something, they're not standing anymore. Back then, the innovation, the creativity, the people's IQ was higher than what happened in the 70s. We have the divorce rates, the drugs, the music, the movies, the degeneration. All that stuff started happening, just dumbing people down generation and generation. I love the 70s music. Maybe at the time they thought, oh, this music sucks. This music is no good. Compared to now, man, the music from back in the days was beautiful. It had a story, had a melody. Appreciate that. But nowadays, you have Travis Scott making music where people go to and die at. It's not a concert. That's not innovation. There's no innovation now anymore, ladies and gentlemen. The slowdown has occurred despite increase of investment in scientific research. Data from the Scientific Foundation indicate that U.S. investment in science, remember, trust the science, has steadily increased between 1970 and 2010. So we've been spending most of our money in science, like, I guess, drugs, research. Ask Fauci, right? So I guess we've been spending more money in drugs, right, to treat people the diseases they created. So they spent more money on those drugs for those diseases, because that's where the money's at, in the drugs, right? And the pain pill and the all the money is in the treatment, not the cure. So you got to create, I don't know, AIDS, right? And what happened in the 1970s, right? The AIDS epidemic, right? Everything's just starting to make a little sense right now. Italian mason work, yeah. There's a meme, right? Rome. Look at the roads of Rome. Look at Amsterdam. Look at the old art. Look at that architecture. They didn't have the computers. They didn't have graphs. They didn't have blueprints. They had hand, bricks, and cement. And those houses are still standing. They're not crooked. I don't know. They were just smarter back then. What happened? What has made us dumber? Right? Our cell phones. I even have a hard time spelling crypto once in a while, right? I'm like, now I can spell crypto, but in the beginning, I'm like, damn, how the hell you spell crypto? Cry PTO. Now I know it. Cry PTO. But before, I'm like, damn. Sometimes you can't spell a word, and you're like, the fuck? Come on. When you're typing, right? You're like, come on, auto spell. It's like the magic 8-ball. I'm hitting my phone. I'm like, I'm typing something, and I don't know how to spell it. I'm like, come on, auto spell. Come on. Not the word I'm trying to spell. And then eventually I'm like, I don't even want to write this post anymore. I'm being straight up, ladies and gentlemen. I am not smart. I have been dumbed down with technology. I am not going to lie to you. It sucks that I can't spell some words, because I depended on auto tune. Everything's auto spell for so long. And I'm like, why do I need to learn how to spell a word when the phone does it for me? Yep. Too much free stuff makes losers. We don't work for stuff. We don't. True. That's true. They built all that stuff in Italy. Back to what 12. What's up, 12 pack? Too much free stuff makes losers. Like, go back to the Chipotle, Grubhub. I think having food delivered is one of the laziest things to do, because we're meant to hunt for our food. The least that I can do for my food is go on a drive-through and go get it myself. I wouldn't order Grubhub. I don't want somebody else touching my food and bringing it to me. And then I got to pay an extra $8 fee for that and tips. No, think about that, because they're pushing Grubhub, Uber Eats so much on TV. Why cook tonight, right? They have those commercials. Why cook? Order what you love. You're going to tell me your mother cannot make you some spaghetti and meatballs that she has to order from Grubhub. The other day I'm at the gym, right? This fat mother, because the gym is in front of the complex. So you see people coming in. I see this young kid coming downstairs, waiting outside. His fat mother comes by and drops him off a bag of McDonald's, and then she leaves. My mom always cooked for us. And in my house, my parents, thank God, I grew up with both of my parents. We never had soda in the house. We never had juices in the house. And I hated that when I was younger. I'm like, because they didn't want me to get diabetes because it ran in the family. My parents didn't have any candies in the house. They didn't even buy me Pop-Tarts. No sweets. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I grew up with no soda. No juices. Here and there I buy it, but now I feel guilty. The other day I was going to buy a Dr. Pepper. I was going to buy a 2-liter of Dr. Pepper. And I said, nah, I'm not going to drink that poison. I have a Dr. Pepper once in a while when I have my burger, and that's it. But to buy a 2-liter of Dr. Pepper, nah. So we're meant to go hunt, right? We're hunters and gatherers. We're meant to hunt for our food, yet we're having it delivered to us by a fatter person than us, delivering our food. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Think about that for today. The least you can do is at least walk to Wendy's and get your food, right? I have a Wendy's next to me. You think I walked to the Wendy's? The Wendy's is only like a block away from me. You think I walked to the Wendy's the other day? No, not the other. It's been a while. It's been since June since I've had fast food. I had In-N-Out last month. That's about it. But in the summer, before I got COVID, when I went to like In-N-Out, I used to drive instead of walking. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before I go, I want to give you guys a shout out. I want to give you guys a shout. Make sure to comment. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe to my backup channels. I'll be going live here and there on my backup channel. If you want to support the talent, there you go. Buy me a coffee, Cash App, PayPal, whatever you like, ladies and gentlemen, super chat. But I want to give you guys a shout out. I really appreciate you guys giving me an hour, 25 minutes of your time. Daywave is coming up in like a few minutes, but I want to give you guys a shout out. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Fritz the Cat. Shout out to Nicky Fruit Loops. Shout out to 12 Pack. Shout out to Swally. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to One Hot Min. Shout out to Colts. Miscarriage sibling number 4. Who the hell is Colts? Is it like the football team? Shout out to 12 Pack. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipes. 12 Pack. Search Alex Sensation and listen to that. To listen to his mixes. Shout out to Fritz the Cat. Shout out to One Hot Min. Shout out to Shakes M. Shout out to Daryl Levin. Shout out to Green Lobster. Shout out to LDG of Greeks Enjoy. Who else am I missing there? Shout out to Steege. Where's this show? Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Oh, what happened to my thing? There we go. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to Culturally Hispanic 2.0. Shout out to Culturally Hispanic 2.0. Shout out to Fritz the Cat. Shout out to Lou and Petties. Thank you. Shout out to D Gulag. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Dona the Trap. Hey, what's up, man? Shout out to Nicky Fruit Loops. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to Warfish. Shout out to Tamale Harris. Shout out to Cheeseburger. We're back to the cheeseburger, baby. Damn, we started talking about Wendy's. Yeah, I want a cheeseburger. It's been a while. Am I missing anybody? Shout out to Mysteria. Shout out to Blues Doll. Shout out to Julio Esparza III. Shout out to Indigo Reina. I think I got everybody. Shout out to Human Skin Lampy, all the way from Manchester United, ladies and gentlemen. So what do you guys think? You think the future is bright? The innovation. Hey, what's up, Daywave Radio? Speaking of Daywave Radio, coming up next. There you go, Daywave Radio. Make sure you subscribe, like. I got you guys to work. Get 2 hours of Daywave, then you got 2 hours of JJ Stoner. That's 4 hours of work time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shout out to Irrational Times. My man, Irrational Times. That's for the 9 10. But ladies and gentlemen, I'll get you to work. Then you got 2 hours of Daywave, 9 to 11. Then you got JJ Stoner. No, 9 to 11 over here. in the East Coast is 10 to 12. Then you got JJ Stoner from 12. You got lunchtime. Then after lunch, right? You know, when you get Chinese food at lunchtime at work, you get a little lazy. You don't want to work. Then you watch JJ Stoner. Then at 2 o'clock, right, you get to work. You go to your desk. You work from 2 o'clock to 4. Then you got Revenge of the Sis at 4. From 4 to 5, that kills another hour of your job. Boom, right there, ladies and gentlemen. You just turn an 8-hour workday into 2 hours of productivity. Boom, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Shout out to all you guys. I appreciate you guys for giving me an hour and 27 minutes of your life. Shout out to Thirsty Drunk. Shout out to Nikki Fruit Loop. Shout out to Dayway. Go check them out. Irrational Times, JJ Stoner. Who else is in the chat? Go check those guys out, ladies and gentlemen. I got to go. It's almost 9 o'clock. I got to go make some of that. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Catch you guys again tomorrow, God willing. And have a great day, right? Yeah, have a great and productive day, ladies and gentlemen. Take care, everybody. And happy birthday again to the lovely assistant. Take care, everybody.